Well, my name's Mary Wheeler, and I've been at Healing Hands here as a volunteer for about 2 years. And I came in just as a volunteer. What do you need me to do? And started just putting away household goods and talking to people. And then it went on to, doing more sorting and doing more talking and doing more praying. And it just became something I became really passionate about.
I'm Cheryl Mooney.
I'm John Mooney.
John Mooney. We volunteer here at Healing Hands on Mondays from 11 to 1, but now we're going to 11 to 3. And we kind of do whatever is wanted and needed.
We get donations in back, and we pick the donations up and bring them in and then pile them up for people to sort. And then Cheryl hangs up all the clothes, and we walk around and get hangers and help the clients and
break down boxes
and clean up a little bit and whatever needs to be done for anybody that needs something.
My name is Linda Hubbard, and I will do the checkout for our clients, checking out with their items, or I'll work the food pantry, and then sometimes I'm in the back sorting through the items as they come in. So I'm kind of all over the place, but mostly up front with the clients as they check out or get food.
Well, I'm retired, and this is not what I knew I needed. I scheduled to work 1 day a week. That was it, Thursdays. And that first Thursday, I've been here every day since.
I'm Jan Wasson, and I mostly sort the clothes here at Healing Hands. I had a good friend that volunteered after she worked all day, and then she came one day and was very upset. Her daughter was pregnant unexpectedly, and her first child was 18 years old, so she had nothing for the new baby. And she said, could I bring my daughter and get baby clothes? And so she got baby things, lots of things, and the daughter cried, and she called later and thanked me so much for doing that for her.
Well, I hadn't been working here very long, and a gentleman came through the door that was first-time homeless. And that's probably the first person I've ever dealt with that literally was homeless. And he didn't have anything. He said he went home and all the stuff was out, and that was it. And it goes on that a couple of days later, because he needed to get a job. And this is shared story with several people here, because we had recovery people working one day, and he had gotten a job at Burger King, and he needed a pair of black pants. And of course, our sections are limited, so we do what we can, and we got him some sweatpants, but they wouldn't work. And the recovery guy, I don't remember his name, but he says, oh, hang on a minute. So he comes out here, grabs a pair of pants off the rack, goes back, takes his pants off because they're black, and brings them up for that same gentleman so he could start to work at Burger King that day. So it just amazes me that everybody that struggles so hard, a lot of them still have it in them to help.
There was a young lady that came in, and I met her. Her name was Amber, and she was pregnant at the time, and I spoke to her, and she said that she'd come here with a boyfriend, and that the boyfriend found out she was pregnant, and he decided that he wanted nothing to do with that. And so he left her in a town where she knew no one, where she had nothing, and she didn't know what to do. So she came to Healing Hands, pregnant. And we helped her get things together for her nursery, for her baby, we told her places to go and people to talk to and all of those kinds of things. And it became all of us here in the store. Anyone that would see her would say, what do you need? Do you need a hug? Do you need a cry? What do you need? around Christmas time, she came in and saw Cindy, and she said, I made up with my parents and I'm going home to Alabama to take the baby. And she just wrote and said, we have an apartment. I have an apartment, I have a car, I have everything, and it's because you all loved me and believed in me.
Dropping off clothes and goods is definitely good because people need them. But working here too, you get to work with a lot of good people, both volunteers and clients, and it's a very rewarding place to work. People need help, and we're here to help them. And you go home at the end of the day, you're very tired. It's a very challenging work sometimes, but it's rewarding. And you know you're helping somebody when they walk out the door and they've got a bunch of clothes. It might be cold outside and they have some clothes to wear, and you really develop gratitude for what you have and grateful to help other people.
What we do here is absolutely positively free to anyone and everyone that comes through the door. It's always here.
Someone donated a birthday cake, and we were just like, what are we gonna do with a birthday cake? And that same very day, a mother came in needing a birthday cake, and we were like, are you kidding me? Like, if this isn't like a sign from God coming and saying like, here, I gave you this exactly when you needed it, because that's not something that we can hold at all, and we were about to throw it away. So hearing stories like that is just amazing, and there's other stories about people being able to pray for others.
When do we have an opportunity to give of ourselves? Not very much. I mean, to our family, but this is like impacts so many people, and so I'm really happy to do it. I taught for 39 years and my life seemed empty. I didn't feel needed or important anymore. So this fills that void.